gear. Hello! Oh, somebody's pumped. Yeah, let's jump right into it. I think normal is fine. I don't want too much. I don't need the tutorial. No. I did refresh myself in advance for the stream. Oh yeah, the audio should be fine. This game is actually quite loud. I did have to turn it down just a little bit.
We've come so far in just 3 short years.
The sign of a strong leader, sir.
No. The will of a strong people. And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, the security can mean many things.
There's a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business! I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
Oh yeah. By the way, pretty violent game, so should have probably mentioned that at the start.
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
Open fire! Who was that?
A cyborg.
One of our competitors? Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Who's?
Exif comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get on money out of there.
Yes, sir.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
He's got friends on our 12s.
Raiden,
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister. Let's get this over with.
This is Raiden indeed. Come on.
You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply. Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar.
So yeah, I should probably start off by giving a little introduction to Raiden. For those that don't have played Metal Gear, Raiden is the only recurring character from Metal Gear. So he was the protagonist, or one of the protagonists of Metal Gear Solid 2. It is a ninja run, yes.
Raiden, it's on the other side of that barricade.
Yeah, Boris. Let me just slice up some people. He was the protagonist of Metal Gear Solid 2. Because it was kind of a fake out that Kojima did, people didn't really like Raiden. They felt kind of cheated that you don't play as Snake, even though it's kind of the point of the game. And Kojima was kind of in on the joke because in Metal Gear Solid 3 he kind of made somebody who looks like Raiden the villain's boy toy as a joke. But then in Metal Gear Solid 4, Kojima was like, "Screw you! I'm just
cut through the barricade. Try the fence, eh?
I'm just gonna make Raiden a ninja." Because also Kojima, I guess, likes cyborg ninjas. Is the game kind of chugging? Shouldn't be chugging. Keep me updated on that. But yeah, now Raiden is a cyborg and he's working for a PMC. That's basically all you need to know up front. Speaking of Metal Gears, there's Metal Gear Ray. Metal Gear Ray has a laser.
So you're Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal, of course. Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer? Don't do it!
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
Okay. Time for the first boss fight.
What? They have a metal gear? Gear? Right. Take out that UMP and get them. Use blade mode to damage its armor. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
So while you are ninja running, yep, you cannot be hit by bullets. Because it's a ninja run, you see. You just deflect bullets. This might not be chugging, this might just be the slowdown effect. Oh no, no, I see it chugging. Okay, I need to fix that. Gonna fix that after the boss fight.
Catch that pistol before it blows. Now, right, bring it down.
Nope.
Stop that blade. Yes! Wait it wide open!
Okay.
Хорошо. Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
S rank. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna see if I can fix this problem. I might need to increase the bitrate just a little. Okay. This should be better. Otherwise, I will have to reduce the resolution by the next stream. Because I can't do that right now. But yeah, okay, this should be fine.
He's on the other side of that collapsed building. Go!
Right, right. It's over here. Should probably look at the radar. So while you are ninja running, you will also auto jump over obstacles. It's pretty nice. Sorry, Curry, you already missed the rules of nature.
There, get him. Use your ninja ram to move over obstacles automatically. Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him. That's there, you cheat. It still works? Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
And there we go.
Finish that bastard off.
Imagine not being caffeinated for this. Yeah, exactly. Right? The music is really good. Also not the S rank. Pat myself in the back for that. It is the first boss though, so not much patting on the back.
He's headed for the front of the train. After him. Right. An unidentified field rotor is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
Oh, well, camera, please. Show me where I'm going.
Prime Minister!
Huh. Too little too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Stop!
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening.
Mind if I got in?
All we're saying, give war a chance!
No!
He's all yours, Sam!
Let's go.
Not good enough!
Self-taught. And not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something. Now, don't be shy.
Yeah, like samurai. Oh, jeez.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose. It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No.
My sword is a tool of justice.
Raiden, are you all right? You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Try hard on that.
Hey,
You want to
hold
practice first?
still. I can still fight.
Gotta try hard on that.
Ow.
This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight. It's over. lucky devil.
Kept you waiting, huh? Down you go! Flares!
And this is just the start of the game. Hey, I'll take those S's.
How is it, Ryder?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh?
I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
Their combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the war come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Imani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sane. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname. I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Ryder, you landed safely, huh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
So yeah, just one mission in, and Dryden already gets a suit upgrade. Also, well, yeah, it also changes the way battles work just a little bit. Because now... yeah, also real ninjas wear murder stilettos.
Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
If we cut enemies through that rectangle, I can absorb their electrolytes and get back to full health. That's the main mechanic of fighting in this game, aside from the parry.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
Thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah. They still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Even for you. Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Hey, no damage. So yeah, just to explain some of the terms that came up. SOP stands for Sons of the Patriots. The Patriots in the previous Metal Gear games were kind of like... how to describe it? The Illuminati? They were controlling everything. That's also where a lot of the like nanomachines. Yeah, I know, Boris.
But first, make your way through this building.
That's also where a lot of the like nanomachine bullshit in Metal Gear comes from. They were basically the Illuminati in the super soldier and military business. And in Metal Gear Solid 4, you basically bring down the Patriots. And now the power vacuum has been filled by PMCs with cyborgs. And also something I want to show off. This cat is more powerful than any cyborg. Nanomachines, Pomu. Anyway, yeah, let's continue.
Riders, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
So one of the things that Metal Gear Rising, even in the original form, got advertised with was just being able to cut anything. And the tech demo they used for this also had like had watermelons and stuff that you could cut up. You have, of course, blade mode that allows you to either freely swing the sword or just keep slicing left and right.
If you ever get lost, use augment mode to check your next objective. By using augment mode, you can see enemy positions and the direction in which you should head. Useful for when you cannot find your objective on the Soliton radar.
Thanks, Boris. Yeah, it's pretty well documented. That was also before Platinum Games was involved with the project. Like that was basically the onset idea. Like, what if you made a game where you play as Raiden and you could cut up stuff? And of course, it's not that important of a mechanic.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to
It's just
flank
neat.
them, or approach from behind.
Like, I think even the technology behind this is still very neat. And hasn't been that replicated. Of course, since it's a Metal Gear game, you also still have stealth. And
Excellent, Raiden.
yeah, stealth is kind of limited in this game. You can't like sneak around.
Take that
You
main
pretty much just have to stay out of
You
sight.
can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display.
It's also
Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
It's also not mandatory. If you'd rather fight, you can just rather fight. That being said, sneak attacking somebody gives you a free blade mode. Blade mode attack, whatever. Zandatsu. That's the name for it. So we have two guys looking over there. I can... I should probably take care of the guy on the bridge first. juiced up. They are looking right this way. That's a problem.
What are you doing here? This area is off limits. What?
Oh, they have a civilian. Well, I think I already kind of messed this up. Oh, and he already shot the civilian, so whatever. Again, stealth is not that important in this game, it's just kind of fun. Ah. Oh, well. Ooh, item. Let's see. Can I at least sneak up on these two jokers? Probably not. Oh, right, there's a gecko here. Ah, dang it. Missed the parry. I got the arm. That's extra points. Yeah, the geckos move for some reason. I do not know why. It's just what they do. There we go. Ah, that's a bee? Come on.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
I am sadly not a master at this game. I also haven't played it in a while. So don't expect too much from me, please. Please. It's also the main reason I don't play on hard mode. Hey, Flooney. Woof. Oh, there I go. That was the other guy, up there. Right, right. Jump attack. juiced. Nope. Ah, get back here. Oh, it's supposed to give them a psychological edge? That's kind of funny.
From the frequency, most likely an enemy data terminal. Check it out. We may be able to salvage some intel.
Yeah, so these are one of the collectibles in the game. They just unlock extra VR missions, which are also in Metal Gear stable. They're just extra missions you can play if you want to. Probably not gonna show them off in this playthrough. Whoop, whoop, Raiden, please.
Greetings, cyborg.
Show yourself.
Interface prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay then, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I am here to kill you.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate!
Oh. Oh no. Ow.
Disappointing savvy ruler uses all of these tools. Backup required.
Blade Wolf is kinda cool. Also, how nice of him to summon troops so I can choose up.
You call this violence civilized?
Blade Wolf? Oh, there he is. Hello, Blade Wolf? Ah, there.
Multiple strikes. I can continue alone would be foolish. Help me.
So, maybe not a good point. Not a good time to point this out, but this game does not have a block button. This game only has parries. And to parry, you basically attack in the direction an attack is coming from. You cannot... Ow. Ow. You cannot parry attacks where the enemy glows golden, because that's usually a grab. You can parry attacks that are orange. Oh. Whew. But you won't get a counter attack if you parry an orange attack. Ah, too far out. It is, yeah, very Sekiro actually. Although Sekiro did give you a block button. But yeah, it's part of why I enjoy this game a lot, because it's very aggressive. Oh, okay, you can parry orange attacks, it's just the timing is way tighter. There we go. And that should be it for Blade Wolf. If I actually do the finisher. Please, just let me do the finisher. There we go.
What would an AI know about freedom?
Ah, B. Whoops. That was actually kind of bad. Wow. Did not get one rejuice from these guys. Once again, while you're ninja running, you cannot be hit by normal bullets, so you can really just concentrate on evading. Okay, well, time to bring out some sub-weapons. Or just get hit in the face, that's also good. Get down here, so I can slice you up. B? I guess my combo was pretty short. Now we have flying enemies.
You gotta be pretty stupid.
It is the Metal Gear Solid noise. That's probably why it kind of sounds like it to you. Okay, got him. Oh, somebody's still firing. Ah, you're still alive. Oh, it's the jetpack on its own, okay. Interesting.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only if you have the right ID data stored in your left hand. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
You see any cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city. Who knows? Maybe you can hitch a ride. Most likely, platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
So yeah, target is indicated over there. So we can have some fun with these guys. Ah, dang it. Oh, nice one, camera. Oh, one up there, okay. He's climbing some stairs. The other guy's over here. Need to make sure I get this guy's arm. I don't think that counted.
Right. You missed them all?
Sorry,
Well,
Boris.
You just have to fight your way through.
That's fine.
That's my boy.
I guess we're gonna do this the hard way then. Come on. Oh, I need to use blade mode for this. Line it up.
I should have guessed you would choose these two.
So not only does juicing give you back all of your health and blade meter, it also makes you invincible while you're doing it. So that's nice. Also, I cut this guy's arm off and now he can only kick me. Whoops. Get that sweet, sweet spine. That's more like it.
Dolzaev. That woman.
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
Yeah, I just dodged a bullet. All right, I'm heading for the refinery.
Oh, we're sneaking again. Oh no, he just turned around. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go, that counted. I'll take that arm.
There was classified data embedded in that hand. It appears that man underwent modification at a Patriot facility, just as you did.
Yeah, Raiden is actually married, so... He has no eyes for other women. I guess. Oh, there's a gecko. Can you sneak attack a gecko? I'm pretty sure you can. Yes, you can. You don't see me, you don't see me, you are... Oh, come on! That was not cool. Got him. Did it. Made it. Gecko time. Oh, that wasn't a bee. Come on. Another enemy with a special hand. Got him. Got the hand though.
Classified Patriot information was in that man's holographic memory.
He's still committed. He only has one leg. He's slowly bleeding out. He's committed. Okay.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you... I'm above you!
Wow, I completely whiffed that. Ah, please. Ah, just out of range? Really? Boo. Let's see if we can get to 300 parts. Nice. Oh, 400 even. Neat. What is nice is if you get a finishing move on any of the enemies, you will get full blade mode bar back. So you can take all the time you want for the cutting.
Right, the cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Don't get cocky. Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
Okay, well. Let's check out the refinery. No fence can hold me. I said no fence can hold me. But, fences can almost hold me. So these little guys are called dwarf geckos. They're like little recon machines.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
They're also kind of annoying in fights because they come and grab you. Like that.
Dolsaev and his team must be in here. Find him.
We have security cameras. Sadly, security cameras do not hold against vibroblades, I guess. Wasn't there another camera down here? Oh, I did cut that pillar. Whoops.
Brandon, wait. There are active IR sensors in the area. Part of factory security, no doubt, but the enemy may be using it.
Haha, almost got me with that one. But yeah, if you have the Soliton radar active, you can actually just ninja run through laser barriers and stuff. Oh, please. Raiden, thank you. I don't think I got the hand on that guy. Boo. You didn't see nothing. Nobody's there. Yeah, got it. No witnesses.
There's the Raiden I know.
Ah, I see. I see how we get to that chest. We cut these. And that's an endurance upgrade. Nice. I'll take that. Oh, I can... Can I not go back here? Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, so now I have 110% health. I assume there's also something for going down the stairs instead of up? Yeah.
I was wondering when you'd come, Jack the Ripper.
No one calls me that anymore. Dolsaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here?
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France. And you, your reputation precedes you. Liberian, but white as snow. A natural-born killer, even as a child.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know? I'm only half French.
And?
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family. Everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that. I slaughtered dozens in Iraq, in Afghanistan. I'd found my calling.
Proud of that, are you?
What happened, happened. To be honest, I found it quite dull. My enemies fell like domino, one after another. Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift, without challenge, without purpose. At times, I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause to die for. And then, I met him.
Who?
And I knew what I had been missing. His ideals gave my life meaning. Ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I protect the weak.
Still? So naive.
And if I must kill to protect them, then so be it.
It seems we have less in common than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
Kind of? Ah, I missed the timing. Oof. Yeah, you don't need that stuff. Oh no. Okay, got it. I said no to the staff.
I want more.
Oh, if you don't cut the staff, she gets a counterattack. Good to know. Lady. Just hold still for a second. Oh. Oh no. That one grabbed me in just the wrong moment. There we go. That took long enough. Okay. Oh, I blocked that one. Yeah, no, normally... Ah, there we go. Normally her second phase doesn't take that long. Just wouldn't want to give me the counter attack that I needed. Yeah, that's a C. Womp womp.
Mister, report! Your vitals are dropping.
I lost. So this is how they felt.
What?
Dying. For a cause.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I am sorry. He was too much.
I do not need apology. I need you alive.
But I know you will never fall.
What? What is this talk about?
Je t'aime. De tout mon corps.
Je t'aime. Mister, you never...
She's not talking to you, idiot.
You killed her! You vile nuts! Murderer!
That's rich coming from you. It's overdose, I have. Surrender.
Translation?
Why would I surrender? We are exactly where I want.
Shit.
Built with Russian money to make Russian money. It is no plan for Abkhaz. It is their prison. But now, they will be free!
bastard blew himself up.
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure an LZ.
Understood.
So here's a nice thing. Any of the major bosses, once you defeat them, you can actually get their like secondary weapon. And for Mistral, that's the pole arm made out of arms. A literal pole arm. And also, I could have done this at any time, but this is a nice natural way to do it. Here's the in-game shop. On the body you find different skins for Raiden. You can, if you want to, play with the, largely what looks like the body from the first chapter. You can play as Grey Fox from Metal Gear Solid. You have different colors for Raiden, but I'm probably gonna stick with the standard black one. You can upgrade your main weapon. You can also buy the Fox Blade, but that's very expensive. I think this is just like an overpowered version of the normal high-frequency blade. You can update the strength, the absorption. Absorption means how fast you recover a blade meter. And energy means how... energy means less consummation of the blade meter when you're in blade mode. Unique weapon is of course the polearm, which also has their own upgrades, all of these sub-weapons. You can upgrade your life. I think one of these unlocks at the end of each chapter. And fuel cells to have more blade mode. And this is the most important menu, and here we have one of Platinum Games' weird choices of hiding important skills in an upgrade menu. First of all, the aerial parry. Defensive offensive is basically your dodge move, and it's just an upgrade that you have to buy. Sky High is a launcher. And Sweep Kick is... Actually, this is not the one I was thinking of. I don't need Sweep Kick. I do want Falling Lightning, but I'm just a little bit short. Falling Lightning is the... If you have played Beautiful Joe, this is the Red Hot Kick. Basically a dive kick out of the air. And of course, all of these sub-weapons also have unique skills. Please do not ask me to pronounce these, I do not speak French. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna save up some BP so I can get Falling Lightning. Again, you can access the shop at any time. The only limitation on it is if you enter the shop, you will get set back to your last checkpoint. But there's no harm in doing it right after a checkpoint, of course.
So you've got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Yeah. Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP. Hopefully anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. You sure you want the K9000 there along for this one?
I had the good doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs. Remote piloting and AI wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Wordplay. My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Let's go.
Gonna blend right in.
¿Quién es ese güey? ¿Un mariachi? ¿No? ¿Un cyborg? Ese sombrero. ¿Qué?
Adiós, amigos.
¿Viste? Qué raro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer que no lo vimos. Vámonos ya.
It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
All right, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so, you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation.
So yeah, we now have Blade Wolf on our side.
Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
And now he is actually called Wolf, or Blade Wolf. And also, I don't think I've ever introduced the team.
How are things back?
You can actually call them
Thanks to
at
the
any
full
time.
efforts of the workers, power was restored in just 2 days.
Pretty impressive.
Only the power plant is back online, though. Refinery itself will likely be out of service for months. Fuel sent from Supsa is being used to power the plant for now.
Just wish I could have stopped him.
Impossible without a sniper. And in our focus on anti-cyborg combat, we were unprepared. Thankfully, other than financial losses, few Abkhaz citizens were seriously affected. The plant workers had already been evacuated, and most were hired back on to rebuild refinery. We received payment and are not being blamed for the suicide blast.
Good to hear. It should go a long way to help fix our reputation.
Duh. And even more good news. Desperado is down one of its top captains.
Let's hope they learned a lesson.
We can hope, but it is doubtful. We still do not know who is supporting them. Even if we shut Desperado down entirely, their backers could simply hire some other PMC.
Whoever it is, you really think they're interested in the pipeline? Who'd benefit besides the Georgians?
Hard to say. Whatever the plan was, it went up in flames with Dolzaev's suicide. The problem is that there are countless companies and governments profiting off the BTC pipeline. Whoever is behind it, they may be too big for a simple security firm like us to do anything.
Yeah, one thing we do know, though, is that Sundowner's more than just a pawn in all of this. We need to watch him. Trafficking or not, we need to stop their operation here.
Find the evidence, and perhaps we can do that. And Tovarich, be careful.
So that's Boris. He's the leader of the Maverick PMC that Raiden is affiliated with. Then we have Kevin.
This trial mentioned someone from her past. Any idea who that could have been?
None. I checked her file again, couldn't find a thing. Definitely not Dolzaev. Probably not Sundowner either.
No. The way she put it, it didn't sound like anyone I've encountered so far. Maybe someone involved in backing Desperado.
If so, sounds like they're providing more than just financing. Maybe they share the same philosophy.
That'd be bad. People willing to die for their leaders aren't so easy to predict.
Yeah, but other than the wins, Desperado's cyborgs are all just hired contractors. They're probably emotion suppressed with nanos or drugs or whatever, but that's about it.
You're probably right.
Kevin is our main, I guess, data handler. And then we have Courtney, who's, wow, she actually doesn't have anything to say. Interesting.
Can't believe Dolzaev blew himself up.
Pretty common
Well, she does,
tactic.
maybe.
You don't usually see the leaders doing it, though. It's one thing to get your flock pumped up on the glory of dying for the cause, but it's not often they actually go through with it themselves.
You gotta have a public face, after all. The guy who gets to claim responsibility on the evening news.
In a weird way, Dolzaev showed some serious dedication. Not that I'm about to praise him for it.
Yeah, still a terrorist. A suicide bomber in the end.
If that's what you want to call him. Still, he kind of failed at it.
How so?
Well, all that explosion did was put a dent in Abkhazia's budget. More Russia's, really. They're the ones rebuilding the refinery. The coup didn't work out. He couldn't overthrow the government. He was barely a blip on Russia's radar.
So, you're saying the bombing didn't accomplish any of his goals? He did it just because he was cornered? Sounds more like just plain suicide.
Yeah. Probably wanted to end things with his own hands. Like a samurai committing harakiri.
Still not something to be commended for, though.
Yeah. Lumping him in with true warriors like the samurai just gives them a bad name.
Raiden, you're such a nerd. Courtney is mainly there to save your game. Then we have Doctor.
Raiden, shall we review the capabilities of your new body?
Copy that. Go ahead, Doc.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with two revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from seized nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption. This is simplicity itself. As your HF blade is linked directly to your fuel cells, simply cut into any source of electrolytes. Say, a hostile cyborg made up of CNT muscle fiber. And your fuel cells will recharge on their own. Rather elegant, wouldn't you say?
I would indeed. It's been great so far.
But the repair process is a bit more involved. A bit more messy, you might say. Most military cyborg models store a cache of biotic self-repair nanopaste in their lower abdomen.
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu to extract it. Cut and take, in other words.
Correct. Once extracted, you need only to crush this unit in your hand to absorb the repairing agent inside. Keep in mind, it is extremely delicate. If the unit should hit the ground, some paste will surely leak out. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly before your foe falls over.
Basically, harvest their organs before their body can even hit the ground.
Rather gruesome, I realize. But then you Americans enjoy a bit of gore, don't you?
I may be a citizen, but I've never really thought of myself as American.
Oh? Well, yes, I suppose I could understand that given your history. But what then? Surely you don't identify as a Liberian.
I don't identify with anyone. No nation. No ethnic group. I'm my own man. Anyway, I seem to recall those gory torture porn movies were pretty popular in Germany, too.
Indeed, indeed. These splatter films are big in Germany, Russia, Japan, everywhere. Well, everywhere except regions afflicted by actual warfare. It all has to do with taming our fears, you know?
Huh?
The desire to feel fear, to taste death, but from a safe distance. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their fears. This...
Okay, Doc. I got the gist. Let's save the full psych lecture for some other time, though, huh?
Doc is probably my favorite. He's so excited to talk about stuff. Then we have, of course, Wolf now.
Ambulatory unmanned gears detected in sewer network.
What? Desperados already spotted us?
Negative. These UGs are not engaged in proper perimeter security. Even were the lab anticipating our assault, they would not set up patrols down here. It is too far from the lab to be effectively guarded.
So what are they doing down here?
Judging by their behavior, I believe they are gathering AI behavioral learning data.
Meaning?
With Neuro AI, there is no delineation between hardware and software. You cannot simply extract the learning data from one AI and insert it into another. In order to prepare a UG's AI for deployment, each must learn its duties on an individual basis.
So they're using a Mexican sewer as their training ground?
No, it would be impractical to implement on-the-field training for every AI in their force. In most cases, AIs are fed simulated data sets, plus feedback based on their chosen actions. Put another way, they engage in VR training.
So then why are they here?
I believe they are collecting data to improve upon their VR training code. To build a better VR regimen, they must go out in the field to experiment and gather data. It is probable they are using the sewers to help improve their AI's behavior in enclosed spaces.
That's the sort of subcontracting work this lab does?
It appears likely.
Oh, great. And here I was hoping the worst we'd have to deal with is toxic waste.
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah, and then you also have the customized and DVR missions done here. Again, those will set you back to the last checkpoint. But yeah, you can call the team anytime, and they will do quite a bit of world building. There's a lot of codex in this game. That's how you know it's a Metal Gear game.
Better take out that UG quick. Won't attract
Whoops.
too much attention down there.
So here we have a new enemy type. These gorilla UGs. They like to do drop kicks and hugs.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Easy peasy.
There's the riding I know.
Ah, this is just a... Oh, hey, VR mission. Classic RPGs always have a sewer level, indeed. Thankfully, this one is actually pretty quick. Not super quick, but... Well, I mean, we're trying to find a lab. We're gonna find a lab eventually.
There's a boy in these sewers.
Dwarf geckos in the ceiling. They have guns. No damage. Where's then still one dot on my map? That wasn't there before. Oh no. It's two dwarf geckos stacked together. They think they're a man. I don't think that enemy shows up anywhere else. I think this is just for this. You don't even get ranked on fighting this guy. Wow, that is the smoothest I've ever done this fight. Wow. And it's only an A. Wow. Should have gone faster, I guess?
¿Estás bien? What you say?
Oh.
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm from America. Call me Ryden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Damn skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, me been live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this Kootenai dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a big old dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at the zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them scunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all the organ.
So you ran?
Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you? Ha! Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just plain, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain would get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Oh.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting...
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
George's accent is actually a real accent, and from what I've...
Activity ahead.
Sorry, Wolf?
It's possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not gonna make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
Yeah, it's apparently a real accent, and apparently it's also, like, really accurate in this game. The only thing that is kind of weird about this one is just you can clearly tell that the voice actor is not Guyanan. Like, it's probably an American voice actor just, you know, reading off the script. So you can clearly tell. But other than that, yeah, it's an actual accent. Probably born from, during the age of colonization. That seems accurate. Also, yeah, it's a Metal Gear game, so...
It's a box. How's that gonna help?
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
medical supplies.
The accent is real, but the person saying it is fake. But I still find it interesting, because you don't see an accent like that in a game usually. Also, yeah, we have box. we wait for this guy to come back? Surprise! The box basically makes you invisible to enemies as long as you stand still. That's how it's helpful. Got him.
Most impressive.
Thank you, Doctor.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Oh, okay, I need blade mode to open this one. There we go. Data storage.
You're under attack!
So these guys are kind of annoying. They have a flamethrower. You cannot block flamethrowers, as you might imagine. Do I get a finisher? No?
Keep on coming.
I tried to block that. Oh, two of them. I don't want to log on to the dwarf gecko. I would like to log on to the big guy. There we go.
Good, Raiden. Very good.
Is that all of them? Okay. I'll take an A on that. Screw you, generators.
approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Nice hiding spot. Wonder where he learned that from.
Well, didn't help him much. Say, this wall looks weird.
So, a fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Just a little closer. There we go. Two more cameras.
This would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlay to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
That's what it's called, a Doom! Are you doubting Doctor?
Yes! You make me proud.
Ah, dang it. Technically already hit the ground, but I'll take it. There we go. B? Come on, man. Doing my best.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh. We saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes. This must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking their brains.
Jesus. Are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait. The cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperados just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Haha, funny game. Anyway, let's take a Doom. We now get to play a...
Splendid! It is all ours.
Okay,
Use it to locate a data input terminal.
I forgot about this because it doesn't come up much, but I guess there is
They might just open fire.
a mandatory stealth segment. But you also get to play as a dwarf deco.
Cyborgs' heads from behind. Then an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
Bzzzt. Yes, he does. He does. Oh no! Oh no! Killed him! Psst. Come on, sir. Please turn around. Ha, you fool!
Enemy sighted!
Time to make a run for it. Haha! I guess I only got B because I got spotted.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server.
Ha! USB stick joke.
Titan, I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Then send us what you do have. You've already commenced the planning.
The Sears program?
Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else.
Your work is astonishing.
And your work is late. We need this shit before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet.
Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop. All right. Make your point. Oh, thank you for understanding.
Say what you have now, or destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in this part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
But just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Haha, funny game. Look at the funny dwarf dead geckos. Don't think about children's brains being harvested. Ah, I see that exit. Is it downstairs? It is downstairs. Boop!
Bad news, right? Can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
Can I? I can! Neat!
The bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
Ah, I blocked that. This is at the end of the Metal Gear timeline. Which is also why there's cyborgs like everywhere. Cyborgs and unmanned weapons. Oof. Eh. Got you in the corner. What are you gonna do? Nothing, that's what.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America.
Raiden, yes.
And America has these things called laws.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin out.
Oh, this is unfortunate for you guys. Ah, this guy had a special hand. Womp womp. I mean, you tell me. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Just unnecessary wait.
An artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
Not just the brains. The arms and organs too. Can I cannot. Well, the thing is, Kojima wasn't really involved in this anymore after a while. Because he was working on MGS5 instead.
Shit!
Hey, stop right there!
George!
Raiden?
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos! Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out! Surrender! Or decide. The needs of the many, or the needs of the few.
Raiden, don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo! Surrender! I won't ask again.
George, are you sure?
I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
Well, that's a little bit of a whiplash. But yeah, you can... After this chapter, you can actually just buy the mariachi uniform. If you want to. It is pretty goofy. Yeah, it's also been 2.5 hours. I think this is a good stopping point. I'm just gonna buy some upgrades. Actually, before I do any of that, I wanted the Falling Lightning. No unique weapon because we didn't fight any of the major bosses, we only fought another machine. Also, I didn't even show off the pole arm. That is on me. I'll need to do that next time. Yeah, not enough for the fuel cells or the life extender. But yeah, next time on Metal Gear Rising, I guess we're gonna take the fight to World Marshal. Gonna visit Denver and have some fun over there. Far away from Mexico and the kidnapped kids. Kidnapped and harvested kids. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.